On everybody, welcome back to Pyro Circus. My name's Josh, and in today's video, we're going to be going over 3 different attack strategies using baby dragons. We're going to go with 1 clone spell, then 2, and then 3. Before we get started, just a friendly reminder, guys, if you enjoy this video or if you get anything from it, please be sure and take a second to hit like, subscribe, and turn on that bell icon so you're notified when I drop my new content. On this attack, we're going to be going in with a little queen charge to start the attack off and dropping a few baby dragons to start the funnel. We're going to lead off with 1 on the left and 1 on the right to make sure that our queen, our ice golem, and barb king go right where we need them to go. The king's going to take care of that trash. The ice golem pop to help out our king and queen a little bit. And that baby dragon took care of that archer tower for us. Now right here's the tricky part. Make sure you do not drop your healers too early. If you do, they'll go directly for the barb king and it'll mess up your attack because we need those healers all to go to our queen so she can get through this inferno tower and take down that eagle. So now we're going to go ahead and start with the second part of this attack where our queen's going where she should go. Make sure your rager going through any heated areas, and as soon as that blimp pops, you want to clone those balloons. If you have an electro and a loon in there, that's fine, or you can just do all balloons. They both work great, but those balloons do a great job of taking care of another air defense for us, and they're working their way around the safer part of the base, so we don't have to worry too much about them going into that inferno and getting cooked right now. So up here, we lead off with our balloons, and we peppered in a few more baby dragons and put that warden in the back, so we can use that warden ability whenever it's the perfect time. Right here, we want to make sure they get through that air defense, and they do. So now they're going through the expo, and our warden's still holding on to that ability, and our queen is holding on. We haven't had to use but a couple of rage on her to make sure that she stays through this. And right here is where we're going to use that warden ability to make sure that we make our way through this inferno tower while our queen takes care of that wall. And now that she's got the attention of the expo, once the inferno's down, there's not too much to worry about. She's going to step up and take care of those remaining defenses along the bottom. And with that full health warden and that little baby dragon right there, we managed to get down all we needed to up top that could slow us down and prevent our 3-star. So here we go. We'll speed this up a little bit to make sure we get this out of the way for you. That way we can hop into our second attack of the video. That one, I brought a heal spell. I dropped it with those balloons that were cloned as well. But you can switch that out for another rage spell because it does come in handy to have an extra rage. Or you can also do what we're going to do next and do away with the heal spell, bring in a clone, and do away with the freeze. This is the type of base that I love to do a queen charge on, but we decided to do away with the poison and put a freeze in its place. And if a CC pops out, you'll want to rage your queen and possibly freeze the troops depending on what comes out of the CC. Here we go. We're going to lead off with a few baby dragons to try to set our funnel like before. We want to try to get our queen to go right through the middle of the base. And we want to deal with that enemy queen as quick as we can because she can be an air attack killer. So those baby dragons did a good job clearing out the bottom for us. And now once that archer tower goes down, we'll be set. We didn't quite get it down, so I sent in another balloon and a baby to go ahead and take care of it. And now we're going to go ahead with our barb king. So if we can get our barb king and queen to go through there, they'll be able to reach the eagle, the inferno, and all those defenses along the way. We went ahead and dropped our ice golem to help out with that enemy queen. And since that queen stayed put, we were able to rage our barb king through her and get her down quickly. That took care of the air defense as well. And our queen's coming in behind, and now that she's being targeted, we can go ahead and add all those healers to it. That ice golem did a great job of tanking for our barb king along the outside. And I threw in a few wall breakers there just to try to add a little bit more damage, help our barb king out. So here our queen needed a little bit of rage to be sure and get that health back up since she's tanking on the expo down there. And now we peppered in some more baby dragons to try to set a tidal funner for our main troops. So here we go. We start sending them in. We got the warden behind it and added all those baby dragons in a row along the backside. And some of them you want to try to spread out so they use that rage ability. Now right here we use 2 clone spells and a rage, and we froze that sweeper to make sure they get through it quickly, and that other sweeper has its back to us, so we'll be able to get through it with no problems. And with all those balloons, they're getting through this space so fast. And that Electro, his chain ability, is taking care of all those defenses on the southeastern side. And the Queen stepped up. She made a full circle around the base, dealing with all the air defenses and all the wizard towers. That clone ability's finally fading out, but our main balloons seem mostly still intact. We've just got a few more defenses to get through. Those two babies should be able to handle that archer tower, no problem. And with that Electro and Warden over there, they're going to go down easy. And here we go, only two more defenses left. Down goes the archer tower, and now it's just a few cleanups for us. Now let's go ahead and jump into the next phase of our attack, where we take off a few more spells. We'll add that third clone spell. We'll also be getting rid of all of our healers. This is more focused on a small hero, Sui, and a bunch of clones. Alright, for this one, we have 7 balloons, and we also have 2 Electros. We want to lead with a baby dragon, and we put a balloon out in front of the Electro in case there's any air mines. Trying to protect those Electros as long as we can. And now we're going to go ahead and start bringing in our hero, Sui. We got the Ice Golem, we put the King down, and we bring the Queen in behind, and then Electros, making a tighter funnel for our troops up in the northern corner. So now we go ahead and send in the rest of our troops, the balloons, the baby dragons, and that warden. And right before that blimp gets out of range, we're going to go ahead and use that warden ability. Try to keep those balloons and all those babies alive. And once that balloon goes down, we add the 3 clone spells, and they're going to wipe out that core quickly. And our queen is still alive, working her way around the eastern corner. So we got that big pack working together through those main defenses. The clone balloons did their job. They took care of all the air defenses and the inferno towers in the core of the base. We do have an enemy queen to deal with, but that's no big deal for all those baby dragons. And our queen's going to work her way around the outside, and she's going to help out our troops a little bit by taking down those 2 air scalers. Actually, there was 3 of them. But we still have one more Expo to deal with. But with all those baby dragons, it has no chance of stopping us, and our queen's going to take down that last defense on that southern corner. And now it's just a cleanup. Down goes that last archer tower, and there we go. That's all there is to it, guys. I hope that you guys learned something from these videos, or at least enjoyed watching them. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It's free to do, and it really helps this fellow clasher out. And if there's any attack strategies you want to see that I don't have posted, or if there's anything I can do better to make this experience more enjoyable for you, just let me know in the comments below. There's plenty of Town Hall 9, 10, 11, and 12 attack strategies already posted here at Pyro Circus. Thanks for watching, and I hope I see you soon in my next video. Clash on, my friends.